Hey everybody, Tim here at Rat Daddy Studios. Happy Sunday. I'm actually filming this Saturday night because we're going to breakfast with my grandchildren and my kids Sunday morning. My grandson turned 14 today, so that's a big deal. So we're gonna go have breakfast with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this tonight and just show you what I've been doing. Got the heater running out here from Kitty Cat. Hollywood, she's over there in her bed sleeping, my little outdoor garage cat. But anyway, so this is what I've been working on. As you can see, getting a little paint work done on Godzilla's go-kart and on the Frankenstein go-kart. So uh, decided to go with a kind of an iridescent pearl green on Godzilla. So I painted everything white first, and then went over it with that, and then highlighted it with some iridescent blue and some purple to kind of tone it down, and then I coated it all with some flat clear just to keep it good. So that's the basic paint work. So he's ready for some detailing for get him in the go-kart, and just painting up all the basic parts on the go-kart, tires and rims. This is just first round of paint on that stuff, so all this stuff's got to be flipped. This stuff all needs another coat. Those have to be flipped. Going with kind of a iridescent blue on the Frankenstein rather than doing him in some shade of green or flesh tone. I'm kind of doing him in a funky blue. So we got arms and legs, well, arms anyway, hanging around here waiting for paint. So I didn't get a whole lot done on him, just kind of started on it. So that's going on, and not much else. I've got one of the big hydroplane kits in primer, but I'm not going to pop that open right now because I'll end up dropping the phone or who knows what else. But so that's going on. So let me go inside, go back up to my bench, and just go over a few other little things real quick and get this wrapped up. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Not a whole lot more to show you because just pretty much the same parts up here in the bin for the Frankenstein go-kart. I think I'm gonna modify this exhaust for the Godzilla's go-kart because they're just really kind of lame looking. So I think I'm gonna cut this off and make a nice big straight pipe out of some aluminum tubing and polish it and clear that and do that. So otherwise, not much going on. Got Rhodey ready to put in primer tomorrow, so whenever I'm ready to paint him, I could do that. But just going to show you a couple of Hot Wheels finds today. So I found this is really cool. This Moon Eyes set. These little Volkswagens, 1960 Volkswagens. The little pickups, which anything Moon Eyes, I never pass it up because I love stuff from Moon. I'm always on the hunt for that stuff, and just got lucky in Walmart today. They, the local dealers had not managed to nab that yet, so I think that's pretty cool. So you got the pickup, got kind of a caravan, and then the tow truck. So yeah, awesome. So, also found one of these. Let me get over here in better light. One of these Volkswagen custom vans, which I've seen a few people showing these. I had not managed to run across any of these, and today I found two of them. So I don't really care for the colors or the rims, so I think I may end up at least blowing one of these apart and doing a custom paint job on it. So I think that's kind of cool. I found this bike too, which is kind of it's a flat track looking bike, but it's got some pretty nubby tires on it for a flat tracker. I think that's kind of neat. Had not seen that one before either. So got a bunch of little bikes, so I add that to the collection. I found this Batmobile the other day, which is really nice iridescent blue paint on it. I think this might be the one from the movie with Schwarzenegger and Iceman. Cool paint. So any Batmobile variants of any kind from any of the movies, I generally generally pick those up because I've got a huge collection of Batmobiles, which I think I showed you guys before the cabinet. If you look back, I don't know when I did that, maybe a year or two ago. I've got one cabinet just packed full of Batmobiles, and I'm actually starting to put them in another one of my cabinets because I have no more room to put anything in that one. So yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. Other than have started modifying the Black Beauty body. I think I told you that Mike from the Intake and I are going to kind of probably do those at the same time. We're going to light them. I'm going to do some lighting for both of our builds. And right now, just kind of got to go through the kit and work through the body and figure out exactly how I'm going to do the wiring. And we've discussed it and what I think is the best way to do it and the cleanest way to do it. I've looked on YouTube. There's a couple of builds with lighting on there. One was not great. One was pretty darn well done, but I want to do the taillights and stuff too. So I figured out how to do that. I had to actually cut into the body. I used a Dremel tool because where the taillights mount on the back of that body, it's just solid plastic. They've got 3 little perforations in there, like you could drill holes in it to put light behind it, and it would backlight it. But anytime you have light coming through just holes and an LED behind, a lot of times you get what they call LED burn, and it'll just really light those 3 holes, and the light won't transfer through the lens. The lenses are very lightly colored anyway, and generally what I'll do is put a little piece of diffusion material behind that, which semi-opaque, kind of, I'd have to show it to you. It's almost kind of like a pearlescent semi-opaque material, and then you put the lighting behind it, and it diffuses that light out and spreads it, and then it helps keep you from getting that burnt look, with the LED in that single spot. So I'll figure it out. It's not going to be too big of a deal. And I think we're going to run those off of a 9-volt wall wart where it'll actually just have a little transformer on it and plug into the wall, and with a little micro switch to turn it on with. So that'd be fun. Anyway, so that's down the road here a little bit. As soon as I get all the electrical stuff figured out, then I got to do it twice. One for me and one for Mike, and get that out to him, and then start figuring out what I'm going to do with the body. I think I've pretty much decided because it comes with figures. It's really nicely done kit, even though it's kind of curbside. There's no motor. It's really nicely done. The figures are decent. And since it's got those figures, I think I'm going to do it in like full-blown battle mode with all the compartment doors open, so you can see the rocket launchers, and there's like a Gatling gun in the front, and then there's a gas gun in the back. Or it shoots oil, I think. That was the deal. I think the only really lame part of the kit, which was kind of lame with the car, was the brooms that hang down behind it to dust away the tire tread prints. I think that's kind of, I don't know. I on the real car, I'm pretty sure they were retractable. But on the kit, you don't have to glue them in. You could put them in if you want, but I don't know, I think they're kind of dumb looking. I mean, I remember the Barris version that he built. He had all this crazy fluorescent green stuff all over his version, including those brooms were fluorescent green, which was just really stupid looking. So, and all the labels, he sticks all over everything. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking on that. But anyway, the Dean Jeffries version, the real number 1 and number 2 cars have both been restored, and they're out there. So got good reference. So this is basically going to be based on the number 1 car with gloss paint. The number 2 car was actually painted in a flat black finish for filming. But I'm going to do the glossy version, which is, the pretty version. So anyway, so that's what's going on. And just give you that update. I'll get this spliced together, and I will see you sometime later this week when I get a little more done. All right? Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your coffee. I'm going to enjoy breakfast with my kids, and I'll see you again soon.